Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. I hope you guys are having a great day today, and it is a good day. It's a little gloomy, but it's still a great day. It's February 7th already. Almost the first week of February is over, and I hope you guys are enjoying your beautiful day today, and we got a great show planned for you guys today. Remember, you're watching Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, Monday through Friday. Every day, lunchtime fun here at noon. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609. Now, boy, do we got a lot of good things to talk about today. A lot of crazy stuff happening in the world, which we love to bring you the good news and the bad news and the fun news and the jokes. And every show is dedicated to the first responders, the policemen, the doctors, the firemen, the nurses, the teachers, the farmers, and mostly people in the military, of course, and mostly people like you for watching every day. And we really do appreciate it. So I'm glad you guys are all here. So let's thank our sponsors. And the big one, that's right, Ocean's Pit, brought to you by our good friends from the Norwich Ace Hardware and Des Plaines Ace Hardware. Remember, they have been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. And folks, also two more different Ace Hardwares. Don't forget the one at Evergreen Park and the one in Warrenville, Illinois, folks. That's right. Ace Hardware is always doing stuff to help the neighborhoods out. Long before they were neighborhoods, absolutely. Now, the one in Des Plaines, closer to you, most of you people here, 1175 Lee Street. But if you're in the Norwich area, that's 8330. 8330. Can I call you right back? We're doing my podcast. Thank you. Norwich Ace Hardware is 8330 West Lawrence Avenue. Now, me and my lovely wife, Laura, will be there live remote Thursday, February 23rd, live at the Norwich Ace Hardware. First time we're doing a business. We're always going into restaurants, but Raffaello and Jackie are putting something together. So come and spend the lunch hour there at Ace Hardware. They got some great deals happening. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Our good friends from Ace Hardware, buy local, shop local. All right, so great things are happening today, and you know what's coming up around the corner. Like I said, we've been working on the new studio. I went up there last week just to check out to make sure that the internet and everything worked. So everything was working good there, and our son Tony and my wife is putting this brand new studio together. The background's going to look fantastic, and we're going to get rid of some of this mushmash or mishmash, depends on how you call it. And we're going to try to make it a little bit more neat and a little bit more, try to get better as we go along every day. And I hope your day is going great. Boy, I am really in a great mood today because Saturday, our daughter Nina is getting married. If you just joined us for the first time or whatever. And remember, folks, we are on 5 different social medias. If you're not watching us here on the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page, we're on the Mo Carraro page, my personal page. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. It's very important also, folks, that you go to the brand new Ocean's Pit page, Facebook page. Like it, share it, like it all, guys. If you can do that, I'd appreciate it very much. Share the show. Push the button that says share. And please do. And let everybody know about the show because we're so excited, man. It's going to be cool. Next week, we'll have our new intro for the show as well because we have a great exit song, but Farley Nelson's coming up with a brand new one. So we'll have it by next week. So that'll be kind of cool, too. All right. So our daughter's getting married Saturday the 11th. And folks, believe it or not, in a long time, I am off all week. I was supposed to be in Eagle River Sunday through Wednesday, but that plans fell through. So hopefully Marty and Paul will get back together another time up there. So I've been home. Probably aggravating my wife more. But so I'm not working, folks, till actually this is fantastic. Next Wednesday, the 15th of February, we're returning to Rosebud in Lamont. And then on the 16th, we'll be at JC Pub. And now we've got some great dates coming up still, folks. We know the big St. Jude's benefit's going to be April 23rd. A little bit country, a little bit rock and roll and Des Plaines. Nick and Phyllis Sahaj is putting it all together. Ticket to those shows.com. Let's not forget Ocean's Rat Pack hitting the Des Plaines Theater, folks. It's going to be great. Also on the Sunday, That is April 30th, folks. That's going to be great. And it's going to be a day show with special guest also, Jack D'Amico, oshows.com for that, folks. And March 19th, we put all the guys in the band. We got Triangle Park, Tommy Burke's brand new band for the guys from Elmwood Park. He's also the drummer in Dream Police. Then we have the Dream Police. Then we got Nick Hodges, piano man. And then we got my new rock band, Mojo's Jukebox. It's going to be Sunday, March 19th, Des Plaines Theater. 4 bands on a great Sunday of pure rock and roll. Oh, am I excited. But the big one we're talking about is February 18th. My brand new CD is out called I Heard I Had a Good Time. The CD party is going to be Saturday, February 18th at Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy. It's a Saturday night. Tony Toto, Danny Raimondi, the main event band. Rhino Ryan will be making his appearance. Regina Karma, Lisa P., Barb Bailey, Ron B., Elvis. Jeff Dubrey will be joining us. And right from Naples, Italy, Angel Coramato will be there singing something. So we're having an all-kind cast of people. It's going to be a lot of fun. Go to oshows.com, and we'll be selling the brand new CD, The Best of Tony Ocean. Heard I Had a Good Time, and it's going to be a lot of fun on Saturday, February 18th. All right. So, let's say hello to a couple people here before we start. Kathy Eppolito, hello, Fran. Paul Freeman, congratulations on your daughter. Well, thank you, Paul. And thank you very much for those kind words, Carol. And kind words from all of you, actually. They're very excited. Danny Raimondi, Daniel, my good pal. What's up, buddy? Zoe in the house. And we're excited, but we got a lot of good stuff happening. We got a big thing coming up with my buddy Dan, and we're going to be talking about that tomorrow. A big show that we got coming up for our pets, for our creatures, for our loved ones, our family members. It's going to be good. It's going to be at Rosemont, Lamont. We're going to give you more details tomorrow on that particular show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Kathy Eppolito, how are you doing? Kathy Lazara. Kathy, how are you doing? Oh, what's up? Tony Toto, howdy, everybody. All right, so the big day is Saturday, and of course, I was just overwhelmed when my daughter Nina asked me to walk her down the aisle, and that's a great. I don't know. It's probably one of the best. Had to be the best thing that's ever happened to me. I mean, I've done a lot of stuff in this world, and I've been all over. I've played in front of me. I met celebrities. I met things, but to have my stepdaughter asked me to walk her down the aisle is the biggest thing for me, and I'm scared shitless, folks. To be totally honest with you, I'm scared shitless. I have a speech. I got to make sure that I didn't realize all that goes into this speech, because not only that, you have to thank everybody that's showing up. Then you have to say good things also about my future son-in-law Eric, which is a great guy, and then you got to get the daughter Dad Dance. When Nina sent the song to me, I was still crying every time I hear it. So I'm an emotional wreck as it is, as you guys all should know. But it's only going to be, it's going to be very interesting. And I'm happy. I'm excited. And I hope you guys are excited too, because it's cool. And for my wife, Laura, I have the first child to be married, the first girl to be married. And of course, none of the other 4 kids are married. But most of them are all involved with somebody very special, so that's kind of cool, and it's just a good vibe right now. It's important. God bless. Absolutely, walk your baby girl down the aisle. Oh, Gina Fazio from Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. How you doing, Dennis? Oh my God, it's a wonderful day, Dennis from Lake Geneva. How you doing, Yvette? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we love the fundraisers. More information on that tomorrow. I promise you, Danny. Tomorrow we'll have all the information on that brand new fundraiser we'll be doing. And next Tuesday, folks, I start my training. 1 day a week, I'm going to go and volunteer at the Almost Home Foundation, folks. Almost Home Foundation right there. It's one of the best. Almost Home Foundation for dogs. They also have cats, but it's basically a dog's shelter. And it's very, very important, folks, that it's in Schaumburg. Now, when you have organizations like this, nonprofit organizations, they have to raise money. So they need money. They need supplies. But most importantly, they need volunteers to take care of these dogs, to walk them, to feed them, to play with them. And Kelly Kane and her crew do an incredible job. If you're interested in volunteering or giving anything, supplies, money, whatever, almosthomefoundation.org or go to Almost Home Foundation Facebook page. Tell them Tony O sent you. But I'm going to start my training next Tuesday, 9:30 in the morning with Kelly. And I'm going to start doing it every Tuesday just to get out, to get involved with the dogs as much as I love animals. And I'm sure you guys all do too. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be very cool. All right. Let's get to some sponsors if we can. Roy McCampbell, attorney at law. If you're looking for a great attorney, call my buddy Roy, 708-275-4264. Laura Ocean Solutions. That's right, increasing profits while reducing credit card fees. If you go with Laura Ocean Solutions, you'll never have to shop again. That's Laura Ocean Solutions. Deutsch Power Center, they're right out of Elgin, Illinois, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago. They're actually from Elgin, Illinois. I think I might have said that. Call them at 224-276-6550. All right, so good stuff is happening. Vibes are good. Mary, how you doing? Everybody's doing good. Congrats. Take it in every minute because the day will go by so fast. Joe, Seth, you're absolutely right. I mean, Friday we do the rehearsal dinner, and then you got to do the pictures on Saturday and blah, 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 and you're getting it all together. And next thing you know, it's over. And the next day, we're going to have brunch with the family, which is cool. And then, of course, the next day, folks, is Super Bowl Sunday. Kansas City Chiefs against the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm putting my money on the Eagles. So it's going to be a great weekend and with family, which is very important. General, how you doing? Congratulations. Thank you, Ronnie B. And look for Ronnie B. Elvis will be one of the surprise guests joining us at our CD release party Saturday, February 8th. Barb Bailey, Ron B. Elvis, Angelo Coramato from Naples, Italy, Jeff Dubray. It's going to be great. And the main event band. So we're excited. That's a great night. All right. So a lot of good stuff happening. Emil, how you doing, my friend? So we got some good stuff to talk about, folks. And, you know, I'm just excited. We're going back to the city. I don't know. I'm excited because I'm going back to play in the city. But I don't know, man. There's a lot of shit out there in the city, and but I think it's going to be. I'm excited to go back to the Carnival. I've never been there. The Alley Speakeasy, Wednesday, March 1st, with the main event band: Tony Toto, Daniel Raimondi, and Daryl Armstead, the Professor. It's going to happen March 1st. We'll be back in the city of Chicago. The Alley, the new Speakeasy, the Carnival has been there forever. And my good buddy Bill Marovitz, his father, of course, was Judge Marovitz. Great people. It's going to be a lot of fun. 6:30 show downtown Chicago on a Wednesday. I'm excited. And then Ocean's Rat Pack traveling March 10th and 11th. We'll be in Nebraska. April 13th, we'll be in Minnesota at the Hunt and Polo Club. A lot of good stuff happening there, folks. And, you know, the Rat Pack is just, it's lovely taking back old music that you guys love. And I think that's the reason why people still listen to all that great stuff. Rosa, thank you so much, my dear. Your voice sounds much better. You mean, Emo? It's getting there, buddy. Pack the heat. There you go. Pack the heat. Vince Amore, another great singer in the Chicagoland area. Of course, Tony Bennett and more, my good buddy. Vito Vince Amore. I love him. All right. Okay, so let's get to some stuff here. Tennessee lawmakers are preparing to ban child sex changes in the state of Tennessee. Now, everywhere you go in certain parts of the country, in certain parts of the world, some things are accepted and some things are not. We know that. This is 2024, 2023. World is changing. Everything is changing. It is what it is. I don't know what to do anymore, man. It's not for me to say. I'm an old school guy, just turned 60 years old, born with the old school ways. But hey, man, if this is what it is and this is what they do, it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. But every state is taking things a little differently. And I know people could tell me about it and do this and that. Lillian, I hope you're doing well. Emo, I'm going to have my hands full on the 18th. Don't know which show I'm working. Want to be hanging in your presence with Denny Lane as well. Well, Denny Lane, former Moody Blues and former Paul McCartney and Wings, going to be cool. We opened for him about 4 or 5 years ago with the Dream Police. He's going to be upstairs. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of shit in Chicago. Get a license to carry. Yeah, it's a lot of shit in Chicago, folks. But I noticed from what I'm hearing from other people, there's a lot of shit everywhere. It's just getting worse and worse. And I don't know. Hey, let's how about a little joke for today? If I told you I worked for Amazon, would you let me handle your package? Thank you, Lucy from Brookfield. Lucy, you guys are sending me some good stuff, folks. I have to say, 63 Bo. I know Denny Lane, Anthony Hunt, Tree Shakers reunion maybe this year. Are the Tree Shakers coming back, Anthony? Denny Lane, fantastic, was with the Moody Blues. Go now, we've already said. Then, of course, with Paul McCartney and Wings. We opened them from the Dream Police at the St. Charles Theater about 4 or 5 years ago. The great Denny Lane will be downstairs, while our CD release party, the new CD is called I Heard I Had a Good Time, will be upstairs. So we have Albert's going to be running around, my good buddy Albert from the Ron Onesti organization. The crapola is everywhere, Paul. You're absolutely right. It's not just Chicago. From every word that I'm hearing from other people around the country in different parts of the Midwest, it's shit show everywhere. Laurie Stevens loves Denny Lane. Who doesn't? Laurie, how you doing, my good friend? I hope you and Franny are out there dancing. Chicago's getting better. The suburbs are getting bad. You know, Vernon, yeah, you heard from both, man. You don't know. At one time, you always thought that they were never going to come to the suburbs, but they're coming and they don't give a shit. Democrats' liberal policy, that's all I have to say. That is constantly on at Tree Shakers. That is it, baby. Baz, I need a drummer. You guys have been looking for a drummer for a while. Any drummers out there that love that good rock, power, pop stuff, give me a call so we can get a drummer for my good buddy Baz and, of course, Anthony Tony Hunt and the Tree Shakers. We need a good drummer. Kurt, get out of retirement. Do something. You're both upstairs. Oh, Denny's in Studio 64. Ooh, that's going to be, intimate. It's very intimate. That's right, because he's just acoustic. He's by himself, songs and stories. That's going to be a lot of fun. Speaking of music, guess who's celebrating 50 years in the business? The band called Journey. Steve Perry, Ross Valerie, Neil Sean, Greg Raleigh, I think it was Ainsley Dunbar was the original, right, Journey? And then, of course, everybody left, and Steve Smith came in, and Jonathan Cain came in. Now they got this new singer, of course, and Steve went on his own. And now there's so much fiasco going on between Neil Sean and Jonathan Cain about the rights, and it's just crazy. But happy 50 years for any band to go, and their albums are still selling. Their music is still on the charts. They're still selling out tons and tons of stadiums. So happy 50th anniversary to Journey. Also, one of the Journey management company, Herbert, the manager of Journey for many, many years, celebrated a birthday. We were talking about yesterday about the Grammy Awards. And I know a lot of you people thought it was a shit show. And even Nancy Sinatra on her Facebook post today said she just doesn't have anything to say. At her age now, she's just not interested in it anymore. And when I watched the show and I told my wife, honey, I taped the Grammys, she was shocked because that's not me. But I knew she'd like that stuff. I know the kids like some of that stuff. So I tried to give it a listen again, just to be a little bit more open-minded. And I just don't get it all. Congratulations to Willie Nelson and Bonnie Raitt. Fantastic with that. But what bothered me a little bit, folks, Neil keeps Journey flowing. Yes, he does, Vernon. Yes, he does. Journey, my boys, back on the tour, getting along. Okay, let's. It's amazing what money can do, right, Anthony? I mean, remember the Eagles weren't even talking to each other, and all of a sudden hell freezes over, right? And they give them so much amount of money, and now they're on their own. I'm sure they're getting along better now, but when they first got the tour together with the Eagles, they couldn't stand each other. But, money makes people, love each other for a short period of time. I think Ozzy got a Grammy. I think Edgar Winter got an but the problem is that stuff wasn't on television. What I'm trying to say is I know it was the 50th anniversary to hip hop and rap. I don't care for hip hop and rap, but It is an art form of that comes around every 20 years or so. Something comes in and shocks the world. Remember when Bill Haley and Elvis came, everybody was shocked because they were used to just the Pampoon stuff and Barry Como and easy, quiet stuff. And then here comes Bill Haley, and then here comes the good-looking Elvis that changed everything. And then '64, the Beatles. Actually, isn't it February 7th, 1964? Today would have been right when we have a really big show. Here they are from Liverpool, England, the Beatles. And of course, we're talking about Ed Sullivan. So when the Beatles came, it places the TV. I remember. I mean, I was young, but I kind of remember a special night that night, and it changed music for everything. So, and then years later, disco comes and freaks everybody out, right? And then later in '77, punk, the Pistols, the Ramones, the Clash starts. Wow, what is this? And then all of a sudden, the '90s, this stuff called grunge comes out and destroys everything even more. I'm never a grunge guy. But so I'm trying to say is that they're trying to their rap and hip hop is something that are started out, if you think about it, just like any music, rock and roll was rebellious in the '50s. Punk rock was rebellious in England. People had no money, no jobs. They were pissed off. They were angry. And rap did the same thing. Young um, African American kids just to the slums, trying to come up and trying to make ends meet, arguing, trying to come up and their message. No one was listening to them. So this rap hip hop, and it became huge, and a lot of people listened to it. So I know it was a 50th anniversary. The thing that I'm getting is I like the older rap. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, I thought was great. Of course, Snoop Dogg wasn't there. I wish he was, but the new stuff, I just don't get it. Tony says Grammy reflects modern taste, not rock. And that's the thing that gets me, guys. If they're going to do the Grammys, then they could have bought in a band, a rock band, at least to play a song during the 4 hour show, right? They didn't even have a country artist. I'm not much of a new country guy, but they didn't even do that. And it's just something that I was a little upset about, because I think that's what people were more upset because it didn't give a fair thing to all country music. Harry Styles to me is I don't know, he was in another boy band. Is he sounds like remember like that song. I like the song that he won with, but I think it's like a kick back to the '80s, really. Like like a Flock meets New Order meets that's like the Harry Styles, and you see, he's not a new David Bowie, even though people are comparing him to David Bowie. Doesn't have the class of he doesn't have the knack that David Bowie does. But this is it, what it is, folks. We are power pop was rebellious, lumped into pump new wave, right, Anthony? We know that. And of course, for our age, we're getting older, and it's it. Will I ever watch the Grammys? Probably not ever again. Not ever again. That's just me. It is what it is. WGN fans lost Mr. Jack Taylor. If you're going back many, many years, he died at the age of 94. The legendary Jack Taylor from WGN has passed. Folks, you're watching Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. It's time for a couple more sponsors. Let's not forget our good buddies from Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. Hand rolled, get those cigars delivered right to you. Call Javier 727-366-7536. Tell them you want the Tony Ocean special, or tell them the ones that you want. They will take care of you. And let's not forget our good buddies from Portillo's. If you've got a nonprofit organization looking to raise some cash for your nonprofit organization, Portillo's is the place for you. Our son works for the marketing department, and Joe will be happy to take care of you. So give him an email at jfake@portillos.com or call him at 224-636-3646. That's Portillo's Fundraisers. Joe Fake. All right. And let's not forget our good buddies from Trico Hair Experts, recreating great hair days. That's right, folks. Carmela and Anthony, they're right out of Rosemont, Illinois, 773-999-7888. All right. So we were talking about the Grammys, talking about our good stuff. Instead of saying, have a nice day, I think I'm going to start saying, have the day that you deserve. Let karma sort that shit out. That's what we should say. Instead of having a great day, say, have the day that you deserve. and have karma work that shit out. We know about karma, folks. We know it's there. It happens. Everybody's been through it. It has no calendar. Remember that. I was working the night the Beatles appeared. I was 11 years old. The boss lived in the back of the store. I watched the Beatles. I wasn't into buying records yet. Was into listening. The first record I bought was the Beatles '64. Very cool, Albert. Lionel Wilson, new country singer, got passed over, which she's awesome. Okay, there you go. I'm sure there's new artists that all got passed over. Miles, do you put the small hours in the new CD? Uh, no, Miles, I should have, because Miles Green produced my third CD, No Brown Shoes, after 4 o'clock. But I think I got more on there, Miles, and I also got I Just Want to Stop. Miles did a great version of the Gino Vanelli song that we did, and Miles did that arrangement. So that's going to be on the new one too, Miles. Again, Miles Green, make sure you go check out Miles, a great entertainer in the Chicagoland area. And yesterday was his mom's birthday up in heaven. So up to your birthday again, to your mom up in heaven. Mesh, hope you're doing, buddy. Joanne, happy birthday to my good friend Joanne Lulo in the house, celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday, Joanne. I hope you have a great week, honey. Angelo, we stopped by to say hello from Steubenville, Ohio. Angelo, Steubenville. Let's talk, Angelo. Let's get Ocean's Pit, or let's get the Tony Ocean show out in Steubenville, Ohio. Angelo, work your magic, buddy. Private message me and let's work something out. I love Ohio, Cleveland. I love Columbus. I love it. I love it. I love it. My favorite singer of all time, besides Dean Martin, of course, Eric Carmen from Ohio, baby. Raspberries from Ohio. Very cool. So, Mary, speak for yourself. Age, I'm 77 on the 17th. Oh, Mary. Well, happy early birthday, my dear friend. Enjoy. Craig Olson. There are 91 individual categories, carry awards. It would have been took 8 hours to telecast. No, good point. Good point, Craig. I got that. But what I'm trying to say, didn't they have the best award for electronic vocal duo? They showed that, and the Sam Smith, who came out as the devil and whatever the hell he was, came out. Now, listen, at least throw in one great rock band to perform. At least something. I mean, come on. Look, folks, we can go right down the line and we know the same shit. Look, it is what it is. Everybody's not going to be happy. It is. A day I deserve is to have my band working. My sister got me out to the Sullivan Show to watch it. 41 and a half years ago, my life changed. Right there. There you go, Anthony. So there you go. Here you're watching the Beatles live. The coolest thing in the world. Buddy, how you doing? Well, I hope you're well, my friend. Wright Patterson, Ohio. There you go. Hey, Dave Antonelli coming home from from Tennessee, right? Over there seeing his daughter Brianna. He'll be home soon. We'll be having cocktails at about 5 o'clock, my friend. We're getting old, Craig. You're right. Yeah, the kids love Journey and Lola. All right. Some of the coolest people you'll ever meet have the most colorful pasts. They've lived lives of risk, made bad choices, learned lessons, explored. They're not afraid to be real. They're my kind of people. My favorite shades of crazy. And that's what they are, folks. If you think about it, it's all shades of crazy. Now, I had a list here of people who made, here they are, folks. And speaking of the Grammys, how about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? We talk about it all the time. If you guys are interested or not, here's the people. Here is the inductees for 2023 for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Kate Bush, Sheryl Crow, Missy Elliott, Iron Maiden, Joy Division, New Order, Cyndi Lauper, George Michael, Willie Nelson, Rage Against the Machine, Soundgarden, The Spinners, A Tribe Called Quest, The White Stripes, and Warren Zevon. Those are the list of the new 2023 inductees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Berry Gordy tribute with Smokey was very good. Yeah, Mara from Texas, my good friend Mara, how you doing? It was good. I liked the Berry Gordy thing. They, and of course Stevie, and then Smokey coming out. It was very, very cool. Very, very cool. I had a friend of mine. We can change the subject completely, and I'm sure this might have happened to you. Went to the gas station and filled up her gas tank, and the gas started throwing out over it when it got on her hands and her face and stuff and started breaking out and burning. Wow, that's some scary shit, man. With the gas station, sometimes I wish they have the. I wish they would go back to the day when they would come out and pump the gas for you. You know, so if anything, God forbid, happened, let it happen to them instead of you. You know what I'm saying, folks? Absolutely. Like Rod Pedley Mudley, yeah. They should, but just like Craig Olson did say, if they start doing all thing, it would be 8 hours long. And maybe because it was also the 50th anniversary, I think, to rap, right, when it first came out. So it was a big thing there for that, folks. All right. I'm just going here and trying to find out some other stuff that you sent me, and we'll get some more stuff done here, folks. Let's get another sponsor if we can, folks. Armando Supermarkets. That's right, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. See my buddy Danny Mazzi, who's up in Florida. And a shout out to my buddy Danny and Robin. And guys, buy local and shop local, Armando Supermarkets. And don't forget Michael and Gigi from Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. That's right, man. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. That's it, baby. Tell them Tony O sent you. We are ready for a good day, and I hope you guys are ready to have one. It's kind of be weird. Artificial intelligent robots to pump gas. Now, that's funny you should say that, Vernon, because one of the last topics we were talking about is robots that I wrote down here. And it's amazing, some of that stuff. And we'll get into that. But wow, it's crazy. At least in memory, Warren Zevon seems to be a great, courageous man. And how he carried himself. I liked a lot of his stuff, Warren Zevon. Very cool stuff. So very good, Albert. Like your point. We got birthdays, celebrity birthdays. John Carradine, of course, Carradine family in the acting world. The great John Carradine. Jimmy James Hoffa. I don't like yo, Jimmy James Hoffa. Of course, when Bobby Kennedy was going off on Hoffa. James R. Hoffa would have been 100 years old. Where is he buried? Who knows? Hal Blaine, one of the greatest drummers in rock and roll, part of the Wrecking Crew, celebrates a birthday. The great comic, I Never Had a Dinner, Red Buttons, celebrates a birthday today. Rick Ashley, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and hurt you. He had some good pop songs. Rick Ashley celebrates a birthday. Chrissy Brinkley, Uptown Girl, celebrates a birthday. Zaza Gabor, and her sister Ava Gabor. I think Ava was the one on Green Acres. Jaja was the other one. Celebrates a birthday, Jaja Gabor. Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses celebrates a birthday. Ronald Reagan. Well, one of our best presidents we ever had, the great Ronald Reagan, celebrates a birthday. Bob Marley. No woman, no cry. The great reggae star, Bob Marley. That's the birthdays we have so far today on the 7th of February 2023. Carol, how you doing? I hope you're doing. Patrice, how you doing, my good friend Patrice? Former Chicago Bear, a Honey Bears, of course, for the Honey Bears. How you doing, honey? Hope you're doing well. Joe Nuccio, first place, won for the chili eating contest in Warrenville. Congratulations, Joe Nuccio from Warrenville, Illinois. First place for chili eating contest. God bless. We were talking about the movies. AMC just announced, folks, now they're going to be charging different ticket prices by where your seats are in the theater. Almost like when you're going to a concert. You pay more money you pay, the closer you sit at a concert. Now they're doing this with theaters. You want to sit up close, it's going to cost this much. Sit up in the middle, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Section, like Richie Offer from Seventh Heaven said, come up with a package, the popcorn, the whatchamacallit, there's a package, like a VIP section, and you pay for that, whatever. But they're going to be changing the prices. I don't know how many people still go to the movie theaters. I have not been there in a while. I went to see King Kong versus Godzilla. It was the last movie theater I went to. Show I seen at the theater. KJ, hope you're doing well, honey. Karen Dean, what's up, honey? Carol, I hope you're doing well. So are you going to be going to the movie theaters? Now, think about this. In the 60s, in the 60s, to go to a movie theater, folks, was 46 cents. And popcorn was 5 cents in the 60s. In the 50s, the movies were 25 cents. Now, we know how outrageous the movie prices are and everything changes. But remember when you were a kid and you went to go see the movie? Hell, you can eat dinner there. Right, Anthony. They got the dinner now. They got the big giant seats. They give you a napkin. They give you the big chairs. You get booze there now. Marcus just went up 10.25. Even seniors are crazy. Well, now AMC folks are going to make you pay more to sit closer to the screen. I never like sitting that close to the screen. It's bad for your back, bad for your neck, bad for your eyes. So I never really got into doing that. That's just me. But I don't know. But I remember as a kid, one of the movies I remember the most as a kid going to see was with my buddies when I was in Elmwood Park. I remember going to see The Island of Dr. Moreau. Michael York, and Burt Lancaster. And Dr. Moreau took animals and turned them into people or whatever it was, but it was a scary movie. And I remember like holding my popcorn and was like, wow. And I had to go back in like 3 or 4 times to see it. How cool is that? And yeah. And Mary says AMC popcorn is lousy. And then you get the candy and you get everything too. How many people sneak in their own shit? I mean, come on. I know there's parents when they have little kids. I'm sure they got their purses filled with stuff so they don't have to spend a lot of money at the theater when they're bringing in their kids. They're sneaking shit into their bags and in their purses and their whatever. Marietta, yeah, the Mercury Theater, yeah, I remember. That's where we seen The Island of Dr. Moreau and the Pickwick. My God. Usually now there are no people working at the ticket booths in the movie theaters. Everything is electronic. You order tickets online. Yeah. Teresa, good point. Good point. Remember 50-cent cartoons? Absolutely. Rosanna, how are you doing, my good friend? I hope you're doing well. Give my good friend Dominic a little hello for me too. So yeah, now their AMC is going to change the price. The closer you sit to the screen, the more you have to pay. It's just like when you go to a concert, you have to pay more to sit closer. So this is what they're doing. Let's give it up for JB Albano. They made a pizza. This place is in Naperville. They came out. They made the world largest pizza party. 900 pizzas served, and they got over $42,000 for kids in need. Pretty cool, man. Kudos to anybody that gives anything for the kids or gives anything to animal shelters or things to the vets. I think it's very, very important to do that, folks. Also, I want to say congratulations to Raffaello and Jackie. 2022 Displays Ace Hardware are one of our sponsors, our major sponsor, Ace Hardware, Chamber of Commerce, Enchantment. Congratulations on their big award they got for the displays in Ace Hardware and Displays. Congratulations, guys. Enhancement Award, Achievement Award for what you guys do. And they're always giving back to the neighborhoods, which is very, very cool, folks. All right. Super Bowl's coming up next Sunday. Now, our daughter's getting married on Saturday, and then Sunday's the Super Bowl, the Kansas City Chiefs with Mahomes, and of course, the Philadelphia Eagles. My money's on the Eagles. But folks, those commercials, I remember as a kid growing up, those commercials were fantastic. They were funny. And as the years go by, some of the commercials are just shit. Just shit. And now the way the world is, I can't wait to see what they're going to do with these commercials on the 12th of February. Folks, an average commercial for the Super Bowl runs around $6 to $7 million. And ladies and gentlemen, that is for 30 seconds. 30 seconds to promote your product or promote your thing, whatever you're promoting. Okay, 30 seconds, $6 to $7 million. $6 to $7 million. And my buddy Danny made a good point on his Facebook page. my buddy Danny Zoe puts a thing on his Facebook page for all that money, $6 and $7 million that they're putting in for ads for a football game. How about giving some of that money for people who need it? How about giving some of that money, those big fat, to food pantries, to homeless shelter, the veterans, to animal shelters? Come on, man, $6 to $7 million for 30 seconds. Let me tell you something. If it's a car or if it's a soda, if it's a beer, if it's an alcohol, you're drinking it already, folks. If they're doing a Coke commercial, you've been a Coke fan, you're drinking it. If it's a Chevy or whatever the hell, Cadillac commercial, you're driving a Cadillac, right? What commercial could be that's going to make you, oh, I want to go out and get that? It's a waste. Not even, Mary, you're right. It's not funny anymore. It's not funny anymore. Give the money to things. Come on, man. $6-7 million for 30 seconds. And that's just to get the commercial on the Super Bowl. Who knows what they paid for it when they have to pay the artist or the actor or whoever they're using. Isn't it crazy? Crazy stuff. Happy birthday to Kim Peterson, LeFew's dog, Maiden. Happy birthday to her dog. Tom Brady, speaking of Super Bowl, speaking of football, Tom Brady, of course, finally retired. Thank God. He's gone, but he won't. Of course, he signed a big multi-million-dollar deal for Fox, but he will not be appearing for Fox until the fall of 2024. So that's 1 year of peace that we don't have to see this piece of garbage. So that's good for him. Take a year off, get your life together, do what you got to do. My friend Pam and Dave, they're up in Florida celebrating their anniversary. I love you guys, Pam and Dave. Have a good time in Florida over there, honey. All right, $50 million because people aren't too smart. Absolutely. Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Arnold, I'll be back, had a bicycle accident. He was in his car. He hit somebody on a bicycle. Nobody was damaged, supposedly, but the kind Arnold Schwarzenegger was kind enough to fix the bike after he smashed into it. Arnold, you're worth millions of dollars. Buy the person a brand new bike. Take the money and buy him a new bike, because you're an idiot for hitting a motorcycle. I mean, you hit a bicycle. Yeah, Arnold, I'll be back. Hits a person on a bicycle. He fixed the bicycle, folks. Here's a couple bucks to fix it. No, buy him a brand new one. Come on. Arnold, you got money. You got money. Buy him a new bike. This is crazy. NBC, folks. Listeria concerns recalls. Over 400 recalls for different snacks and sandwiches in different department stores, grocery stores. You might want to check your stuff. According to NBC, Listeria is spreading everywhere. 400 different sandwiches and different snacks are being recalled. Like I said, the Beatles came February 7th, 1964, one of the days that everybody remembers. Of course, I was too young to see it because I was born in 64, but I knew it was something special, man. Just to have that. It had to be huge, these guys coming in the United States. Teachers. Our show we dedicate to the first responders. All you teachers out there, thank you for what you do. Unfortunately, these days, some teachers, our hands are tied. They can't say too much. They can't do too much. But the ones that are out there, but they're all trying, and they're doing what they can to teach our younger generation things they need to know. And there's the great teachers, and they got some of those that are a little whacked. But how about this teacher here? Ann Graves, congratulations, Ann Graves. She's one of the nominees she's up for Illinois Teacher of the Year. So this goes out to all the teachers out there that are teaching. Good for you, man. It's not an easy job. It wasn't an easy job when I was a kid because I was a handful. So I can imagine what it must be like now. Really. Let's talk about plastic surgery, folks. Plastic surgery. Have you seen some of the stars after they got plastic surgery? Let's go back to Wayne Newton when his eyebrows are up here. Kenny Rogers didn't look like himself. Did you see Madonna at the Grammys? Wow. What? Who rubbed the bottle and let her out? That's what I want to know. Is Arnold taking riding lessons? Eric Todd. Eric Todd just said, is Arnold Schwarzenegger taking riding lessons from Biden? Funny stuff. Let's give it up for Eric Todd. His son, Ethan, just got accepted into Ole Miss, University of Mississippi. So congratulations, Eric Todd, and congratulations to Ethan Todd going to Ole Miss, University of Mississippi. Good kid, man. Congratulations. Got to be a proud father for that, my friend. Yeah, so plastic surgery, plastic people. Now, I understand some people try to fix here and fix that. I got it. You're in the business. You got to do what you got to do. But there's some people that just keep thinking, oh, this is it's not enough. Hey, we just get it a little. Oh, that's much better. What is it with these people? Madonna looks like a balloon. She had more than work done. Who rubbed the bottle and let her out? What the hell? Madonna, I mean, it looked like, God, I can't even. Oh, remember? God, I can't even come up with it. I mean, that's just horrible that people want to do this to themselves. Ricky, how you doing? Madonna looks like that balloon. Yeah, like the China balloon that they took 5 or 6 days to shoot down. Right. Yeah, that was a topic for yesterday's show. Go back and watch that. But anyway, Madonna, I mean, what the hell? I just don't get it. Imagine when they come out or after the operation and the doctor, maybe one of her friends or their boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever she's with, how do I look, honey? How do I look? Oh, you look great. How do you leave the office after you paid probably thousands of dollars and say, boy, this looks fantastic? I don't know how many people actually left the plastic surgery thing and actually said, boy, does this look good. Remember that? Wayne Newton's eyebrows are up here. Like my Ed Norton hat. Hey, Ralph. Hey, Ralph. Voo. Anyway, yeah. So what is it with that? I mean, look, a lot of women try to look younger so they can still be, especially if you're in that field of business. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Natural is what it is, man. Natural is beauty. You're born with it. God gave it to you. God bless you. If you need to fix it up a little bit, it's like getting think of Phyllis Diller never had plastic surgery. There you go, Eric. Think about Phyllis Diller. She even looked better than Madonna. Phyllis Diller looked better than Madonna, folks. God made us look like we are, Mary. You're absolutely right. She's not a Madonna. She's a disgrace to the real Maddens. How about Joan Rivers? Joan Rivers and Phyllis Diller look better than Madonna do right now. Too much vanity is absolutely right. Crazy. And when Madonna said that problematic and scandalous reward these people. I guess back in the day when we were younger, they would say, look at that, he's a rebel. You're a rebel. Fight against, always against the law and always this and that. Fighting against your parents, the motorcycle kid in the gang. They were the rebels. Look, we all got an attitude when we grow up. We all got that problematic. We all got that probably in us. I know I did when I was a kid. The teachers thought this guy's going to be trouble when I was a kid. But problematic right now and scandalous right now means something completely different, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't mean like the guy's got an edge to him or a girl's got an edge to him. It means fucked up shit right now. And I hate to use this word. I hate to use the word here on the family show here. But some of the new generation and things that I see don't look that problematic. I mean, the problematic is much different. That's just me. What do I know? I don't know. Funeral home director, folks. I mean, I've heard these stories a couple times. A funeral home director, a woman in the funeral home was found breathing hours after she was declared dead. I'm sure that's got to scare the family. One of my quotes, you guys send me tons of quotes, and I'm going to tell you one of the best quotes that I've heard, and here it is. A couple. I'm going to go back to this one. Don't hide your scars. They make you who you are. Don't hide your scars. They make you who you are. That is so real and so cruel. I'm so cool. And Frank Sinatra said that. Frank Sinatra said, don't hide your scars. They make you who you are. Speaking of the TV show Good Times, remember Good Times, the old great TV shows? When we're moving on, Good Times. Anyway, yeah. The name of the painting during the show was called Sugar Shack. And that was the painting that was always going on during the song of the intro of the Good Times. Well, Eddie Murphy, the actor, bought that painting for $50,000. And now Eddie Murphy owns it. Very, very cool. The best things, the best part about the worst thing that happens in your life is you get to find out who really cares for you, right? You're going through some problems, or people see you being different, or acting different, or sounding different. The people that step up, hey man, what's going on? Are you okay? You need any help? That's the best thing you find out when the worst thing in your life happens to you. The people that are around you, man, hold on to them. Embrace them people. God bless. For your Twitter fans out there, Twitter fans, if you are in a business and you do a lot of work with Twitter, Twitter now is prepared to charge businesses an extra $1,000 a month for gold for certification or verification, gold in the Twitter department for social media if you are on Twitter. All right, folks. I had to say another one of the best quotes. And besides the one that Frank Sinatra said, don't hide your scars, they make you who you are. One of the greatest other quotes that I just got today that was actually sent by, their name was Vivian, actually. And Vivian is actually from, believe it or not, she's from Hoboken, New Jersey. She says, broken crayons still color. Another one I said yesterday was, silence is golden, but duct tape is silver. These quotes, man, I love it. A broken crayon still colors. And you got to love that. That's when you find out who your true friends are. Yes, Mary. Sugar Shack, that's a strip bar in Como, Wisconsin. Yeah. There you go, Dennis. Yes, that is the strip bar. But this is the painting in the TV show Good Times. Very good. Very good. Very good. Today is National Chopstick Day. I can't hold a chopstick. No clue. And again, as much as so many fans out there are big Elvis fans, and again, they tried making new movies or new songs, whatever they're trying to do. How about this, folks? Netflix is coming out with a new Agent Elvis. Elvis is going to be an FBI agent. Now, you remember supposedly Nixon gave him a badge, and Elvis was actually a member of the FBI, whatever it was. I don't know. But now there's going to be a new cartoon animated on Netflix called Agent Elvis. The cool part of it is Matthew McConaughey will be doing his voice for Agent Elvis. I won't be watching it, but will it last? Who knows? But that quote of the day, I got to keep saying over and over again, broken crayons still cover. I'd starve. There you go. Dennis, remember that place from the 70s? The 70s, I think they're still there, if I'm correct. 70s was a little too young for me. I was going, yeah, maybe they're in the 90s. The one in Lake Geneva, yes. But yeah, that quote is broken crayons still color. I love that quote, folks. All right. We are almost coming to the end, but let's not think here. I love this. Not invited, you don't go. Not told, you don't ask. Late invitation, you need to decline. If you were never part of the plan, you suddenly became a convenience. Wow. All these quotes that we're reading or hearing today, folks, they hit you. They hit you hard. This one here, I'm going to say it again because it's how good it is. If you weren't invited, you don't go, obviously, right? But if you weren't told, don't ask. If you were late minute invite, decline because you were never part of the plan, and all of a sudden now you became convenient. Convenience. Isn't that a good one, Mary? I think it is too. They don't know what to do for any shows with Elvis. Yeah, you're right. They're trying to make it a cartoon now. Never went, did that in the military. There you go. Only easy day was yesterday. Oh, Paul, that's a great one. Paul Freeman comes up with a great one there. The only easy day was yesterday. God bless you from the Navy SEALs. Paul, thank you, man. That one is good. Debbie, she likes that one. I like that one too, folks. Excuses for missing work or events. You have an event, something you're supposed to go to, you're in work, supposed to go to work. There's a couple things, right? Appointment. I had an appointment. I can't come to the meeting. Or I have an appointment. Illness, of course. Can't make it to your party, Marion. I'm not feeling too good. That's an excuse. Or, boss, man, I can't come in. I'm sick. Right now, you're Zooming. A lot of people are Zooming from home anyway. So, but that's number two. Family emergency. Family emergency. One of the excuses that you use that I can't make it to work or I can't go to the party, whatever it is. Family excuses. Home emergency. Something happened at the house. The alarm, fire, something happened. We got to go. Can't come to the party. I got to leave work. Great excuse for that. Need to take care of my pet. Of course, a pet one. Now, one time it was always that of course, the last one of the last questions was need to take care of my kids or my child care. My babysitter canceled. Can't come to the party. I can't come to work today because no one's watching my kid. But now a lot of things is I can't go on vacation with you or I can't do this because no one's going to watch my dog. What am I going to do with my dog? And then, of course, the big one, of course, is death. Unfortunately, you never want to use that one because sometimes it happens in the world. Death. We were talking. Someone just mentioned robots, and it's really weird. Ken Antonelli sent me something about. They showed this video of in Israel of these army robots. I mean, man, they just look like men. I mean, they look like humans. In China, they said years ago, there's hotels that are actually run by robots. Some of these drive-throughs now, pretty soon not only will be the cashless drive-through, but it'll be robots taking your order. There's a robot supposedly in a Naperville hospital that someone posted. It looking like Rosie from the Jetsons, directing traffic. So when you walk up to, you need where to go. They will tell you, here's the gift shop. Here's the restroom. Here's the x-ray room. Here's this, here's that. The robot is telling these people, this is in Naperville. Hospitals have robots. I've never seen it, but it's the future, folks. It's been around for years. And the more robots come, the more people will be losing their jobs. I'm kind of happy I'm at the end. I'm not saying at the end of my life, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's going to be a whole different world with a new generation of kids. What they're going to be going up against in the world. It's going to be different stuff. They ain't going to have those different types of jobs. Look what's happening at gas stations. We knew that. Look what's happening at Walmart and stuff. All the cashiers are gone. I mean, everything's doing themselves. Things are changing. You're watching Ocean's Pick, the little show about big things. McDonald's, there you go. My girlfriend's horny. Car broke down. Kathy, how you doing? Splacho from Arizona. Late invite. You need more cast members on the stage for their live theater. Wow, Becky, that's a good one too. Excuse me, that's a good. My dog swallowed the car keys. Remember, my dog ate the homework. That was a good one. Always enjoy your show. Well, thank you, Paul. Thank you so much, man. Have a great day. We're going to thank one of our last sponsors, folks. Again, our good buddies from Patriot Funding Incorporated. That's Dave Antonelli at its finest, folks. Commercial money lending, and when timing is everything, let's go to my good friend, Dave Antonelli, Patriot Funding Incorporated. Shop local with a guy, man. Does a great job. 630-675-4730. Look up Patriot Funding Inc. and find out if there's something that can help you in your business. Well, folks, it's coming to the end of the hour, and I enjoy being with you guys. I really do. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609. February 18th, the new CD is called I've Heard I Had a Good Time. We're going to be at Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy. It's going to be great. The main event band, Tony Toto, Danny Ramundi, Ryan O'Ryan. Of course, we have Mike Restivo from Mistaken Identity and Mojo's Jukebox. We got Ronnie B. Elvis. We got Barb Bailey. We got Jeff Dubray. We got Lisa P. We got Regina Karma. We got Angel Coramato from Naples. It's going to be a great show. And the new CD is called I Heard I've Had a Great Time. Produced by Daryl Armenstab. Graphics and everything by my lovely wife, Laura. 3 bonus tracks. It's going to be good. And I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys have a great week. We'll be back again tomorrow with some more stuff and more good fun and more news. But let's not forget the number one sponsors of Ocean's Pit. That's right. Our good friends and sponsors from Norwich Ace Hardware and Des Plaines Ace Hardware. Remember, they've been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. And that's right, with 4 convenient locations, folks. The one in Norwich, folks, we're going to be there doing a live remote, me and my lovely wife, Laura, on February 23rd. 8330 West Lawrence Avenue will be there. And Raffaello and Jackie are going to have some great specials. And, of course, Des Plaines at 1175 Lee Street. Don't forget, they also have one at Evergreen Park and Warrenville. Very important. And what about the specials, the everyday specials and the everyday deals you get at Ace Hardware, folks? Small engine repair, they can take care of it. Handyman service repair, they're handyman or licensed. They're insured. That's right. You need a truck, a U-Haul truck, they're there. You need offer screen and window repair, they'll take care of it. How about their great Ace Cut program, key program for your cars? Half the price of what you'd pay for a car, new keys at a dealership. That's right. Raffaello and Jackie do a great job at Ace Hardware, folks. Remember, they're fantastic. Ace, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. All right, folks, I want you all to have a great day. Remember, everybody, please, to buy local and shop local. Please, everybody, remember to keep going out and supporting local establishments and live entertainment. It's very, very important. Be kind to everybody, man. I'm getting still nervous for our wedding, our daughter's wedding this Saturday. It's going to be good. I'm pretty blessed. I really am in the place I'm at right now. Anyway, my love to my family. April, our executive producer, my wife, Laura, and the kids. Everybody love you all very much. And remember the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love, everybody. Have a great day. Spread the word of peace and spread the word of Ocean's Pit. It's important. It's from the heart. It's people like you that make this show. God bless you all. Have a great afternoon. Peace and love. Bye-bye.